Well, leave it open, yeah. Bonjour, bienvenue sur la chaîne de French Formula. Je m'appelle Aurélie, my name is Aurélie. Welcome and bienvenido. Aujourd'hui, nous sommes le samedi 15 octobre. Nous sommes à la moitié de notre challenge du mois. We are halfway on the challenge of the month of October. So if you're joining for the first time, it's like, who is this lady and what she's doing live on YouTube? So I am a French teacher. I love what I do and I love creating content. And I challenge myself to show up every day for the month of October live on YouTube to open a live and do a short lesson of the French language or the French culture. If you have any question, this is the good moment to ask them any question. Even if it's not the topic of the day, I will try to respond to the best of my ability. So you have the chat and you can use it to ask me a question or just tell me anything that you want to say about you learning French, your journey, what is your level, where you at. So it's a great place for to be here and exchange. So if you are with us since the beginning, you already know that we are starting today a week full of conjugaison. Okay, all about French conjugation. So every day I'm gonna tackle one of the tense. I'm going to keep it very simple. I don't want to go too much to the details between tense and mode and all of that. I just want to give you simple tools applicable for you to start or improve your French. Okay, so today we are talking about le futur proche. Okay, so I will share with you right here my tablet. Donc, comme je vous l'ai dit, aujourd'hui, it's always good to give the date. Samedi. Give me 1 second. Oh, my pen doesn't want to work? Give me 1 second. Why it's going on? Technical problem. That happened. The pen is not working? Okay. Do you know? All right, let's see. No? Okay, let me see if I do that. Apple Pencil. The pencil is full. Here you go. There you go. Okay. You know, sometimes technical aspect occur. We just have to go with the flow. This is what happened when you go live. I guess it was a Bluetooth thing because I'm using here iPad and I'm using a pen, but I don't know, mystery. Anyway, aujourd'hui nous sommes donc samedi 15 octobre. Le samedi 15 octobre. So when you pronounce samedi, we don't really say samedi, right? We kind of squeeze this guy here. Samedi. But when you write, make sure you don't forget the E. Remember, I told you this E is a troublemaker. I mentioned it, I think, the first day, because this letter is just like, in French. Okay, so aujourd'hui, on va se concentrer sur le futur proche. Ok, le futur proche, donc c'est un temps qui est super important, very useful when you want to talk about something that you're gonna do very soon, in the next 5 minutes, tomorrow, next week. We will cover also the futur simple in this week, but it's more like when you talk about project or when you talk about something that you will do it in a long time. So there is a slight difference. However, again, it's not a mistake per se to use either or, okay? You're just more precise in terms of like, what are you expressing? But it's not a mistake to use either or. That's going to be different for passé composé and imparfait, but we're going to talk about that another day. Alors, le futur proche. What you need to have for futur proche. You need to have le verbe aller au présent. Okay, so I talk about the present tense the first week of our lives, and the présent of the verb aller is you cannot use futur proche without the verb aller au présent. Okay, so let's review that quickly. Je vais, tu vas, il, elle, on va, nous allons, don't forget the binding here, vous allez, don't forget the binding here, and il, elle, vont. Okay, so then when you say I go, you go, she go, we go, okay, present tense of the verb aller. But the thing is that you need that, and you will need something else right here after to do your sentence in futur proche. Okay, so our formula is that we have a subject, un sujet. On a le verbe aller au présent. OK? Et on a, est-ce que vous le savez? Do you know? Do you know what we have here? Il nous faut un infinitif. C'est quoi un infinitif? What is infinitif? Okay, so there is some, I usually don't bother too much with grammatical terms, but there is some basic that you need to have and you need to understand. So the infinitive form of a verb is when a verb is neutral. So basically this is the form of the verb that you will find in a dictionary. There is no conjugation, no tense, or no subject attached. Okay? So in French, if you have seen the first video when we talk about basic of conjugation, we have in French groups of verbs. We have category, right? So we have the verb en ER qui sont du premier groupe, de la première catégorie. On a les verbes en IR qui sont du deuxième groupe. OK. Et on a le on a le troisième groupe qui est un mélange de différents verbes qui vont aussi se mettre par catégorie. You will have also subcategory under the third group. So you have the verb that are completely irregular and the verb that will follow together a certain pattern. So you will have the verb in RE, you will have the verb in WA, you will have the verb in IR that are not part of the second group. Be careful. Etc. Okay, the verb that are completely irregular. Okay, you need to know those verbs in infinitive form, but that's part of your vocabulary per se. Okay, so how we will say I am going to eat. That's futur proche in 5 minutes. Okay, I'm going to eat. So if you remember, the formula is, let's say the subject, je vais, and here the to eat, manger. And that's it. It's super simple. So as you see right here, we have the verb aller in present tense. So basically, if you want to do I'm gonna eat, you're gonna eat, she gonna eat, we gonna eat, we just have to change the subject here. Let's say it's we, nous. This thing is not going to change. Manger, don't change, okay? Because it's the infinitive form, it doesn't change. No gender, no number, plural, singular, none of that. But, we have to change our verb aller because this time we are conjugated with the subject nous. Nous allons manger. We are going to eat. Now, a tricky one, I'll just finish with one. I'm going to go. Let's say I'm going to go to the mall this afternoon, right? I'm going to go. So here we have the going to that I know that I will change in French in the formula with the verb aller, conjugated in present tense. But I also have the verb to go right here. So what is going to happen here? Simple, nothing changed, don't make it complicated. My subject, je vais aller. So you have one that is infinitive and you have one that is conjugated in present tense. Nothing complicated, okay? If you have the right formula, let me go back to it. You cannot make a mistake. The only thing that you have to know is the verb aller in present, and you have to know how to conjugate it. And you need to have vocabulary in our verbs, all right, in the infinitive form to make your sentences and enrich your sentences and how you can talk about things that you are going to do. For the verb aller, we have a video in the same YouTube channel about the verb aller for you to practice your verb aller. So I will put the link below for you to, it's going to be easier for you to find it. And yeah, the only thing that you have to do here is to practice your verb aller. So one common mistake that I often hear or read is when people write or say je vais. Okay, so this one, no, is je vais. And then tu vas. Don't forget the S here. Okay, il va, nous allons, vous allez, ils vont. So for nous allons and nous allez, here's more a question of pronunciation. When you make your sentence, make sure that you are making the binding between your subject and your verb. I hope this short lesson was useful for you. So now with this simple formula, you are able to say whatever you're gonna do this afternoon, tomorrow, next week. It's very simple. To that, you will also add, again, to enrich your sentence, the time that thing is going to happen. So let me give you, before I wrap it up, just a few words like this or expression that you can add to your sentence. Dans 5 minutes, je vais, blah, blah, blah. Here, of course, you can change the minute, right? Dans 10 minutes, dans 15 minutes, dans 20 minutes, dans 1 heure, okay? 7 or 7, okay. Après-midi, by the way, can be feminine or masculine. That's one of the, actually, I like it masculine. 7 après-midi, tricky French. Tu vas cuisiner. Okay, you are going to cook this afternoon. Okay? Demain, tomorrow, nous allons dîner chez des amis. Chez des amis. So tomorrow, we are going to have dinner at our friend's house. La semaine prochaine, elle va... qu'est-ce qu'elle va faire? Elle va faire, let's use the verb faire, infinitive verb. Elle va faire une leçon de français. Okay? So here you have some keywords that you can add at the beginning of your sentence to, again, precise when this thing is going to happen, when you will do it. So that are key also in terms of communication. It is important to be able to have those key expression or words that place the moment in time when it's going to happen. Okay? So beside the formula, try to enrich also your vocabulary to have expression of time like this in your sentence. Okay? I hope everything is clear for you. Of course, if you have any question, please use the chat or the comment if you watch it replay. And don't forget to enter the giveaway to win 3 months of the premium membership. We are going to have a raffle at the end of the month to know who is the winner, you just have to enter, click on the link, enter your name and your email, and that's it. You are part of the game. Subscribe to the channel also to make sure that we know when we're going live. Why? Because I have chosen to do different time because I want to be global. I want to make sure that everybody can catch the live. So that's why I do sometime morning, afternoon, and evening time for me, but for you, it's a different time. So make sure to subscribe and to click the ring button to make sure that you have the notification when I go live. Like this video, of course, that allow other French learners to discover this channel. I will see you tomorrow, and tomorrow we are going to talk about another tense. Like I said, this whole week is about conjugation, so get ready. Tomorrow we meet at 9 a.m. Eastern Time.